Hello. Okay, so this video we're going to do, I'm going to go through it. I'm not going to make it, I'm just going to show you how you do it because it takes quite a while, and otherwise this video is going to go on for too long, so I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible with it. We're going to make the Space Invaders game. If you haven't played Space Invaders, basically little aliens come down from the top. You can have loads of them come down. You got to shoot them. You got to make sure they all disappear, and because if they hit the bottom, it's game over. So if they all manage to actually move all the way down the screen completely without shooting them all, then you're finished. You can put scores onto this as well, so that you've actually got some objectives. But here it is basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually go through. I would recommend that you watch the other videos before, because some of the things I would just go over real quick on this one. But we will go over if statements again, go over looping, create the game from scratch, and have some sprites in there. Use blocks of code again. I'm thinking logically from this one, hopefully you can basically make your own type of games from it as well, because you should have hopefully you've understood the principles and everything that we've done previously as well. Okay, so there is a handout again for this. I'll show you the handout, and there is extension work as well, so there is ways to make it harder. I'm just doing the basics today. I'll show you at the end of the video how to do the extension stuff as well to make it a more complicated game. Okay, so let's go on to it. So here is the one that I've already got. Okay, so the first job you're going to have to do is make a rocket. Again, you can be creative with all this stuff. You don't need to make a rocket in particular. You can make any things. My alien looks real simple. Again, you can make those complicated, whatever. I'm not going to go over making the sprites again, but they are in here. Okay, I've already done that in previous videos. So I'm just going to go over the code and basically everything that you need to do. So I'm just going to show you something here, what it actually has to do. So you need to do certain things on the code. You need it to move left and right. And as we said on the previous videos, that's going to be the x-axis, so that has to go obviously that way. The aliens have to come down, so they're working down the y-axis, going down this way. So arrow keys left and right, you've got to have a shoot thing going on, and you've got to have these aliens moving down. The other thing you need to have is when the actual laser comes out, that hits the alien and the alien disappears. So if you look at all the ones, arrow keys move left and right. Spacebar I used for the laser, so I need to make the laser as well. I need the alien obviously to come down, and if the laser hits that. And then the last thing on the code is if the alien actually reaches the bottom and hits the red bit. Now I haven't programmed that at the moment. I'm going to do that real quick as well just to show you, but that should just probably, it should stop everything, but it isn't, it's carrying on. Okay, there's only one alien as well at the moment, so let's go back. Alright, first ones, I'm not going to make all the code, I'm just going to show you how you do it. So when the green flag's clicked, as normal, forever, so keep doing this all the time. Again, if you need to do your own code, you can pause the video and then do your code and just put this to one side. If the left key's pressed, change X. Now that's -5. So remember, if it's going that way, so going from right to left, it's got to be a minus because that's the way it's the direction. If it's going from right, okay, it's change the X by 5. So you're just changing the increments on the rocket. Okay, so that's all it's got to do. There should be okay, so that's all that is there on the rocket. Let's get to the laser. Okay, so the laser is when you press the space button, so here, remember it's not on the green flag because we want it on the space thing, right? What it does is the laser automatically goes to the rocket. You'll see this, if it's blue it's in the motions one. So go to the rocket, okay? So go to is there, go to, you might have to choose rocket from there, okay? So as soon as the spacebar is clicked, the laser's not anywhere in particular, it could be over here to be honest. Go straight over to the rocket, shows it, and then it changes Y. So we said this was X and this one's Y, changes Y by 20, so it's a bit faster than the rocket. The rocket's only doing 5. If I wanted the rocket to go quicker left and right, I just put this number up from 5. But on the laser, it goes up by 20, so it's a lot quicker, and it repeats that 22 times. So that's literally going up. So it's doing that 22 times. It will go up by 20 a little bit, 20 a bit, and then eventually it'll just come off the screen, and then it'll hide it. Okay, so every time I press the space bar, it does that little routine on there. Okay, it goes to the rocket, goes straight up. Right. Now the platform, there isn't any one on there. I'll do that in a second. Let's just do the alien. So the alien, right, there's 3 little blocks of code, so it's the hardest one to program. Again, you can pause this to see the actual code itself. The alien can randomly go on the x-axis, so across here it can appear between -200, okay, so -200's here, 0's here, 200's here, so it randomly picks a number between all the way across here, and the y, it just goes straight down on y. Okay, so that does that. It shows it, and then it changes it by -1, so it goes down -1. So it's quite slow. Again, if I want to speed the rate of the alien going down, I can just change that number there. This one here, oh, there is the code on there. It just hides it at the moment. I'm not stopping the game, so it just hides the alien. Okay, we'll do that in a second. When the green flag's clicked, forever keep checking, keep doing this. As soon as it touches the laser, so remember the alien touching the laser will hide the alien. We put this on the alien because we want that to hide. If we put this on the laser, we'd hide the laser. We don't want to do that. Right? If the alien touches the laser, sensing, hide it. Again, I've done this in previous videos. Hide it, wait half a second, and then it picks another random place to go, and it shows it, and it should come back down again. Okay, so it keeps going to a random one, hides it completely, and then shows it back up afterwards. Okay, and then the last thing that we need to do, oh, here it says if touching the platform, it hides the alien. Okay, so the last one we need to do, we haven't actually stopped the game. So what we need to do on the platform, so remember I've done this in previous videos, if this platform, you've got to think of it this way around, if this platform touches the alien, so what we need to do for that, so because as soon as the platform touches the alien, I know it sounds weird, as soon as the platform touches the alien, we want it to stop the game. Okay, so when the green flag's clicked as normal, we do the forever. So check it forever, and we want if. So if it touches, so remember it's conditions. So if it touches the alien, so we need to go to sensing because it's sensing that it's touching the alien. Alien, there we go. I want that really to be called alien, not alien 1. There you go. Back to the platform. If it touches the alien, and then simply a stop all, which is under control. There you go. So let's just test that. It should shoot. Should we shoot one? Shoot one, and then just let this one go. So it's y -1 going down. If it was +1, it'd be going up. So -1 going down. Touched it, and it should. And I can't move it now, so it has stopped it all. So the platform has recognised that it's touching the alien, and it stops everything. Okay, so here is all the code. There is a handout. I didn't want to go through every little bit and make all of it. I just wanted to show you what the code's doing in particular. Again, check other videos if some of that was confusing. There's the handout. I'll link that onto there as well. There's extensions you can do. Okay, so you can make the alien, the rocket design more elaborate. Design a space scene in the background. You can have many aliens. Now that's actually quite easy to do. I could just right click here and duplicate. I could colour in them more differently, and I could have quite a few aliens coming down to make it more harder. You can more dynamic ending to the game, so I could have a game over screen and create score. I've done that in a previous one with the Pac-Man. Make the game harder as you progress, do more aliens appear. Can I make these faster? And again, just to make them faster, you can change that Y minus. You want it to be minus, but you could have it go -5, -6. You can do that on each one. You can colour all these in, have different types of aliens, and make it look better overall. Okay, right. So that's the Space Invaders one. Quite a simple one. It's not too difficult on the code. It just takes a while to go through it. That's all. Okay. Right, thank you very much.